Hello, APCSA students. Okay, I wanted to make some videos walking through some of the tracing for the practice on recursion. So those of you that could make the online session could maybe watch these, or even if you did, if you want to watch them on your own time. So of course, I'm going to pick a duck. I really like this one. He's smiling and he's cool. Little duck's going to be here with me. He's going to watch me. All right, so with recursion, the indicator that it's a recursive method is that it calls itself. So if you, I'm going to assume you looked at the recursion slides at this point and have at least a little bit of understanding about that. So here I can see the power method is called and I'm in the power method, so that means this is going to be recursive. So the technique for writing on paper was to kind of use function notation. So power to 4, instead of rewriting power every time, I'm going to write P 2 comma 4. And so when I call power with 2 and 4, I come into this method and base gets the value 2 and exp gets the value 4. And so I'm going to execute this method based on these values. So is exp equal to 0? It is not. So I'm going to do the else path. So I'm going to be returning the base times this call. So the base right now is 2. And I'm going to multiply it by a recursive call. And this time I'm going to pass the base, which is still 2, and exp minus 1. So exp is 4, so this. So I need to figure out what this is so I know what to multiply 2 by. So I have handled this call. It reduces to this. And so now I'm going to come into here and I'm going to do this portion, this method call. So now I'm going to consider the base is 2 still, but exp is now 3. So these values are gone. I have completed that, so to speak. And now I want to figure out what a call to this method with 2 comma 3 is. So I'm still going to have this 2 times, and I need to figure out what this piece is. So coming into this method, again, where base is 2 and exp is 3, exp is not 0, so I'm going to do the else case. So I'm going to return base, which is 2, times power, so that recursive method, of the base, which is 2, times exp minus 1, and exp is now 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So I figured this out, and I've already got I've got the 2 times rewritten. So now I need to go figure out what this method call does. So I'm going to come back into this method where the base is 2 and exp is 2. And I'm still going to have to do this 2 times 2 times. That's sitting there waiting. And now I need to figure out what calling this method with 2 and 2 does. exp is not 0. I'm doing the else case. So I'm going to do 2 times p. I'm going to pass the base, which is still 2, and exp minus 1. exp is 2, so exp minus 1 is 1. So I've handled all this. I've rewritten it now with the next recursive call. So now I'm going to figure out what this is. So now base is 2 when I come into this method. exp is 1. I still have all this stuff, but I need to figure out what this method call does. exp is not 0, so I am still going to return 2 times the recursive call of base, which is 2, and exp minus 1, which would be 0. So this is done, and now I need to do this piece. So base is 2, exp is 0, and hopefully we've recognized this is our base case, and it is the base case because it's the part that stops us recursing. So I could rewrite this whole thing, or I could just cross all this out and put a 1 there, because EXP is finally 0. I've hit my base case and 1. So now I can start popping back off my stack. So 1 times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. And so this could be how the math.pow method is written. When you call 2 to the 4th. So of course this one's called power, but so it is doing 2 to the 4th. And had I stopped one more, one above, I would have gotten 2 cubed to get 8. All right, so that is the first one. Maybe try number 2, but I'm going to make a video for all the practice ones. So I'll see you in the next video. Say bye to the ducky. Bye, ducky.